Guy, don't piss me off, man.
Like he does, there's
Give
no
him time.
time to what?
Give him time. Give him time.
In
Give
a
him
league
time.
that he has
Give
played
him
for how
time.
many years?
Hey, give it to Eze. Give it to Eze. Give him time. Someone that played that scored in debut. They give him time.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Five Aside. It's your boy Dalu. I'm here today with Sam. Roski, what's good, fam?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting week of both AFCON and Premier League. We just finished watching the Senegal versus Morocco finals. That was one of the craziest finals I've watched, I would say. But it was also a very interesting game. I think it was far more interesting than the Nigeria versus Egypt third place game.
Team that didn't really want to be there at that point. They just wanted to go home.
Even from a football point of view, because it was a 0-0, but I would say it was an interesting. I mean, that's before the extra time. It was interesting 0-0 because we were seeing chances like back and forth and everything. I think Senegal played better overall. I think they deserve to win. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, shout out to Senegal. As you can see, I'm supporting them with not the Teranga Lions, but their cousin.
I mean, this is a cat family.
No. But kudos to Senegal. I'd always maintained that they were like the standard of Africa earlier in the pods before. So I nice to see that I was validated in my pickings for them. Um, a lot of things happened in that game. I think we should probably just go straight to the main controversy, which was
Goal they cancelled.
the goal they cancelled and then the penalty given, and the talks about around it. I was very 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 proud of Senegal and their players. Um, I see a lot of people say, "Oh, yeah, Mané is a real man for telling the players to come back to the field." Blah blah blah. They shouldn't have walked off. I'm like, absolute.
For what parts?
So you cannot throughout history, especially being a black person, right? But
Yeah.
just in general, not even only being a black person, there is no revolution or change that comes with sitting down and lying down and accepting it.
Facts.
I
Facts.
had maintained throughout the tournament that Morocco or the noise around Morocco has been a lot of like corruption. I understand host home advantage. I really do. Like, that's why it's a slight bonus. This year was very, very bad. There had been corruption calls even from their Tanzania game where there was a penalty, they just blatantly cancelled it. We talked about it on the last pod against Nigeria, right? And
Hmm.
that Ghana ref. We talked about it where the thing isn't like loud. It's very subtle. Like
Yeah.
these small shifts in pauses. And in the group chat, I texted it like these small shifts in these 50-50 calls, right? They kill momentum and they start shifting towards like attacks for Morocco. Now they made better chances in this game. They had better chances than they did against Nigeria, right? And they didn't take those chances. I remember the Aged header. I remember the Alakabi's miss
Hmm.
when they squared the ball to him and he just opened his leg a bit too much. I remember there's even a El Nesiri header as well, not to talk of the penalty itself.
They had good moments.
They had very good moments that they could have taken the game. But a lot of this tournament was marred with too much corruption. And you could see they wanted Morocco to win. Like, I get it, they're the host nation, but it was so bad. It was so bad. I was watching it, I'm like, you guys are not noticing this small 50-50 ball is not, they won't give Senegal, it will give Morocco. But Senegal's on the attack, or maybe a rebound or something. That 50-50, you stop the momentum there. Then Morocco has the initiative again and again. And I was watching it, and like even before those two calls, I was texting like, this is terrible. Like the chances that Morocco were creating are from a lot of the times are from those stop starts that the referee does in their favor. And I was
Yeah.
noticing it was very evident against Nigeria, but it's hard for me to say because you're like, oh, you're biased. So let me
Yeah.
watch it from a neutral point of view. And I was seeing it. I was seeing it. I was like, this is horrible. Like, this is horrible, horrid refereeing. Horrid refereeing. Next thing, that corner happens. And this guy, what's this guy's name? The number 4 and Hakimi are going. Two of them just regular this thing. He heads the ball. They cancel. He heads the ball. He hits the bar. Sa heads it back in. They cancel the goal from nowhere. From nowhere.
That was literally two people being physical with each other. That literally
It
happens in
wasn't even that
every.
physical.
It
I
wasn't
swear to
even
you, it
physical,
wasn't
but
even that
they were
physical.
both doing the same thing to each other.
Yeah, they're just like, and his hands. It's two of them using hands. Like it
Yeah.
literally cancels out. Like if anything, that was so soft, and you just cancel it like that. And people are like, oh yeah, well the commentary was. I mean,
No, I don't
let's
want
say
to say
that
because I think
Sunday
I've
is
said that.
not
I've
very
said before. I don't want to be like Sam. I see I'm coming for you.
yeah, like I don't even think it's worth even like adding on top of it. His wife is Moroccan too. I don't even.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his wife is Moroccan, like Belgian Moroccan. I don't even want to even get started with him. Let me not waste poor time talking about Sunday Olise's commentary. Um, I really would rather not. Like it's not what it was just abysmal, and he should not do it again. Like that's not his calling.
He
And
really isn't.
next thing, they just end it and they just start like that. And people are like, oh, yeah, there's not much fanfare because it was the right call. No, there wasn't much fanfare because there were only 3,000 tickets given to Senegal in this final. They were small. They are small. They can't. It's because they are playing the host nation. Of course, there's not enough like fighting and shouting. They were screaming like that's terrible. Like there was nothing there. You just canceled the goal from nowhere, and you have been doing it the whole game. This is the 90 something minutes he did that rubbish. You just canceled it. That itself is enough corruption. Then the Brian Diaz one, yes, right? It does look like a foul. I do agree. Like
So I was gonna say that I was more 50-50.
it was more, yeah, but it's like we're tussling literally in that same frame.
Yeah.
Man is holding somebody. That's just in the box, right? If you pick and choose, right? If you pick and choose, right? You can always find the penalty. In modern football, you can always pick and choose
Especially in set
argument for
piece situations when
eh?
people are especially in set piece situations
Especially
when
in
people are
tussling
tussling.
situations. If me and you drag and I fall down first, I can do like it's a penalty. And that's what it was. Like he puts his hand, he's shorter than him, he's trying to jump, he pushes him away. I can see the argument for that. But if you did not give that goal
Mhm.
there should be no reason why you should give this goal.
I don't want to say any more
This penalty, sorry.
judgment for like how they reacted. Literally, like it was just back to back under 3 minutes.
Back to
Anybody would
back.
die
I say,
emotional,
you mean the last kick
except
of the
you're a
game?
robot. Except
Yeah,
you're a
like
robot.
if you mean the last kick of the game, you want to rob these people. They were absolutely correct in walking off the field. You
Yeah.
cannot allow, like, I don't like these comments that they kept saying Mané is a real man for telling them to get back on the pitch. You are just very, very lucky that that penalty was taken by Brahim Diaz. You think if they give that penalty to someone like Ronaldo, we no get sense, right? Like you think corruption penalty they stop somebody like Ronaldo? Like
Let me
if
actually say something. You know, so when I think before Diaz took it, the player who walked on to take the first
yeah,
penalty,
and a series,
Seriously,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
looked a little bit flustered. So I was thinking that this guy can actually miss because of the whole situation behind it.
Yeah.
I think it was one I missed though. When I also was Diaz, the one that was shouting. I'm like, nah, this guy was trying to be disrespectful. He actually
Guy,
took Panenka.
like where do you think that? Like if you've seen Aguero tried Panenka against Mendy, did he try and sabotage that one too? Did he miss on purpose? These people are saying that he missed on purpose. You guys
See,
should go and sit down.
he did not see when Diaz was the person that was actually clamoring for that penalty the most. This guy was literally
Exactly.
a tantrum.
He wanted it. He wanted it, and he wanted his name to be in light. He wanted them to
Mhm.
make a movie of how he transitioned from Spain to Morocco. God
He
punish
was
you there.
so desperate for that penalty. In
You
fact,
are very, very mad.
see,
God know they
when
lie.
when he missed it, I was even thinking the penalty was soft. When the replay, that's why I texted. I feel bad for him. The replay when I saw he tried to Panenka, I was like, wow, this guy
No, and I watched
actually tried to
the match. I watched the match fully. He's a thief.
embarrass. No, I was still mad. I was still
He's very,
annoyed.
very mad.
So I didn't actually
Like,
saw. I didn't actually see when he played it.
no, I
So
saw I saw when he played it. I was actually happy because this thing that you guys are saying, people are saying, "Oh, man is a real man for getting them on the pitch." That thing irked me. You don't understand. You have to fight against corruption. Before this game, Senegal had already appealed to CAF
yeah,
for a lot of misgivings that Morocco had been doing to them before this game. They had already, like, they were walking around without security, beating common people. How detrimental is that? Like, what if somebody just won't stab them now? Waiting will happen. Waiting will happen.
I respect them actually completing the game. Even I know the
I
whole.
don't no. So
the whole
that's my own. I don't
so
see. I don't like that. I don't like that because
see
what we're doing is confirmation bias.
no, but wait. If they had
Let
forfeited
me
it,
explain my point. Let me explain my point.
okay,
If Brahim Diaz
I scored it.
had hung that penalty, this is not the same conversation we're having.
You're right.
You're only doing it because justice prevailed in the end.
You're
If
right.
that penalty if that guy just say, you know what, Barim Buga, hang that thing. There's no Senegal real man. What Senegal did that was honorable to me was them disrupting and not agreeing.
I
That
agree
was
with that.
that was typical European robbery that they would do to you, and you have to shake hands and act polite and act like everything is okay when it is not. What they did that was actually impressive was walking off. That is a lie. You will not rob us. You will not do all this rubbish you've done to Tanzania, Mali, Nigeria, multiple teams that you faced. You've done this Ojoro on some light work Ojoro. Then you reach the final. You want to come and now steal it clean so that everybody will just be like, oh yeah, real men, respect. No change ever occurred in history with people being polite or politically correct.
No, I agree.
American Revolution,
No.
Civil War and slavery, there has been never a time in history where the right thing, like the good things come from being cool.
No, we are both on the same page in terms of I 100% love the fact that they left the pitch. They actually
Have to
left
leave that. It's a lie. You
Yeah,
guys want to steal.
on the other hand, though, I still like that they did that and actually still completed the game. I like how it ended.
But you do know that if Diaz scores, there's no game to complete because that was the last kick of the game. You know
but
that.
if they had forfeited, they would have lost 3-0, right?
They would have lost anyways, right? They would
Yes.
have lost anyways. So they gave it a chance, right, for justice to prevail, right?
Yes.
But I swear to Almighty God, this thing could have gone very, very left very quickly. Very, 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 very quickly. Like I'm telling you, in 2017, when Juve played Madrid, right? And Michael Oliver gave that funny penalty. I think it was
Yeah.
Benatia on Lucas Vasquez, right? Benatia on Lucas Vasquez. And it was Juve's second leg against Madrid. That small touch, the guy just, don't die. They just give Michael Oliver give penalty. Like, and this was Buffon's like really, really last year at the top, very, very something like that, right? He was very, very like at the end of it, and he knew Juve had outplayed Madrid. They were taking this thing to go, and this madman just gave that penalty from nowhere, ended the game. Like Buffon, I think got a red card or so. Like they fought, right? This is literally the same thing. They almost walked up. Juve were livid, like this is daylight robbery. That penalty came to one of the maddest people in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo. They were putting laser in his eye. The penalty he took was so crazy. He showed he's right-footed. His left leg stepped on the grass. The ball already started elevating. That's how much force he came with. Did a bit before he wiped that shit. And you were out.
You remember the Bayern?
That thing gets like in the annals of history and football when we talk, right? We always talk about the Madrid three-peat. Nobody brings up those things that happen, those small, minute changes.
You're absolutely right.
And this is exactly what would have happened. You guys are saying, they came back and it was good they came back. Guy, this is just one of those small things that just happened.
That's why I commented.
Allah when we pray to, nine just save us. If it was a madman that they put to play that penalty, you will not see.
No, that's why when Daniel says
extra time again.
Football no they lie. I like they lie sometimes. So
they lie sometimes, man. I know they talk that thing. Football they lie sometimes. Some people just don't agree.
Bayern Madrid. When Bayern won the first leg, second leg like this guy literally did a crazy foul Vidal on somebody, and then literally in that same sequence, I think was it? I don't remember the Bayern player that fouled. Was it Ramos? Now so they give red card and penalty. Match that they were winning the whole time. Upside down.
Right, I'm telling you, this thing is like no change happens in history. No, like even babes they talk good girl no they pay, and with reason like you don't make changes, sweeping changes without taking a stand against corruption. And Morocco have been corrupt. I don't even know why they keep telling them, why they keep saying, "Oh, we are not African." Habibi, you are a thief, and I am a thief. We are brothers. Don't go far. Don't go far. You are African. This level of corruption is very African. It's not far. We are all the same. My brother, we are
I'll
the
give
same.
them small credit in the sense that I still think they've played really well this tournament, regardless of
They play no no.
all the
I mean, it's not. They won't get to the. If you are not good enough,
yeah.
right? You won't even get here, right? You are good there. That's the painful thing about it, right? Even in this game, I think they were good enough to even have won this game fair and square.
They could have.
They could have won the game fair and square. There was no need for this referee help. These small things that like just keep they tar the image of it. I'm seeing people say, "Oh, this is setting Senegal fighting or arguing setting football back, African football back." No, 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 no. It's revolutionizing it so that next time you want to thief during the day, you go look face.
I
Next
mean,
time you want to steal,
maybe the whole throwing stuff at people in the crowd and whatnot. I don't know what
throwing
they're
stuff, stealing keepers'
feeling.
towels. They stole
Yeah,
Nwabali's towel. They're stealing
like
Mendy's towel. All those things.
that's
Like
what's taking Africa back.
that's what is taking Africa back. Why are we talking? I'm talking as if the football they play is useless football. They were playing quality football was actually being played. Quality football was actually being played. Good pressing systems, good rest defense, world class saves. Even after the first goal, did you see that Bono save? That
Hmm.
one that the guy had empty post.
Empty post. I didn't even know he saved it. I thought he missed it.
Yeah, like look at the level of athleticism that look at the quality of saves that are being made, and you're saying it's setting African football. No, corruption is setting African football, not the fight against corruption.
Do you feel like all that happened? This is also why it was probably good that they actually did what they did, taking a stance and everything. Maybe in some
Yes.
ways that might actually have played into Diaz's mind, even though he tried Panenka. But all that thing can actually affect the PK
Me,
taken.
I don't like when they try and steal from you and you take it lying down. I know they don't agree. Don't agree. In the face of injustice, do not agree. Don't stand for something or fall for anything. Don't agree. Make that thing aggressive. Don't agree. Not that Morocco went to the semifinals of the World Cup. They also bear the African flag and they also like represent Africa properly, at least from a football point of view. We don't have any problem with that. The
And
stadiums
it's been
are
a great tournament as a
great
whole.
tournaments, right? They didn't need those extra things. And football, not lying, if those extra things were not there, I'm pretty sure they win the tournament. Because even in this Senegal game, they had good enough. At least I can count three clear chances in my head to
Yeah,
take
I
the
mean,
lead. They
maybe I
even
was.
hit the bar in extra time. They hit the bar in extra time.
Yeah, yeah,
They
but I
had
also feel like Senegal had enough chances that it could have gone either way. They both had
I
enough
won't lie
chances.
to you. If we are actually being chance by chance, I think okay, given after Senegal scores, right?
Hmm.
The game is now they are now it's lopsided. Morocco is pushing.
Yeah,
Senegal having more chances. Before that, Senegal created more chances than I'm sorry, Morocco created better chances
and
than
Senegal.
Senegal. Yeah, I count the first of all the clearest chance was the one on one that El Akabi missed.
El
Now
Kabi missed. Yeah,
that's not
that was the clearest chance
that was
earlier
the
on.
clearest chance of the game. That was the clearest chance of the game
That is true.
before it devolved into a fight or a scrap. Like that was the clearest chance of the game. Morocco had the chances to actually win this game clean. It shouldn't even have gotten that far if they were very serious. Because I think that for all Senegal's like settled possession and stuff, there wasn't enough cutting edge. Watching the game, there wasn't enough cutting edge. Jackson didn't have a clear one-on-one. Mané didn't have a clear one-on-one in that game. In this game, he didn't. He didn't.
That's fair. Thinking
They
back,
didn't have clear like which is why when we were like even the commentary was surprised they took off Njai. But when I looked at it, Njai wasn't taking enough people, wasn't creating enough shots.
there was one situation he had, Sha, where I think it was a counter attack.
No, he did have he had one right where that was the only chance that he had that Bono
Yeah,
saved with his leg. That
yeah,
was the only good,
that
really
was a
really
very
clear
very good
cut
chance.
chance that Senegal had. But
Hmm.
other than that, I'm very serious. Morocco, in
Yeah,
fact,
most
I'll
most of
say
them I
they
can
played
think of.
better. I don't think it's far fetched to say they played better in this game than they did against Nigeria. To me,
Yes, they did. Even though, but against Nigeria, I
they
felt they
definitely
edged it.
created. Eh?
It's even though I feel like it's because of the referee.
No, no, it's not. It's definitely because of the referee. I'm not saying they didn't edge it, right? But I'm saying the way they played and the chances
Performance
they
was
created
better
were definitely clearer and
than
more
Nigeria.
refined
Yeah,
than the ones in the final than the ones
Mhm.
against Nigeria.
Yeah,
Like there was
I
one
agree.
Nwabali save. This one Bono had to save. Like this one, I saw clear one-on-ones, like ball hitting the bar. The Aguerd chance, right, was so good that it was. I'm surprised he missed that. It was a clear header and he just let it go wide. I was like, guy, this is you're a center back. You're a tall center back. This is like your meat and potatoes. But
That's true.
yeah, so I think they even played better in this one than than the Nigeria game. But I didn't like the other extras, man. I didn't like the extras within the game. I didn't like those. It just seemed it took a lot of luster off the
But
tournament.
what could have been a very good tournament
Yeah,
by
like it
then?
took a lot. Their stadiums, they are like even again. If you check the CAF awards, everybody that won this year was Moroccan.
Mm.
Nigeria won WAFCON. Now Moroccan coach, now win coach of the year. How sweet? How?
I mean, for this Afcon Player of the Year, they gave it to Mane.
How? No, no,
Eh?
tournament, not player of the year.
Yeah. Oh.
Player of
So
the year is Hakimi.
oh, okay, okay. Okay, the
Yeah.
CAF was the one that this
Male
I
Hakimi
saw
is
the post.
Morocco. Yeah.
Saw the post.
Yeah. Everything was going their way. Nobody talk. Just beat them. Nobody talk.
Well,
Because
they know
stadium
with
good.
this one.
Because stadium quality good. We no go hear word. Oh yeah, sorry. We no get. They've been hospitable. Have they been? Were they hospitable to Senegal?
No,
No.
I'm saying
That's
as for the people
that's
who
why Senegal
traveled
launched
to
a
Morocco,
complaint to CAF.
that was actually surprising to see because I've been hearing a lot of like them being
There's been a
hospitable,
lot, and they've
blah,
been
blah,
doing
blah.
it before, like the game. They are begging, like guy, men are no spoil this thing. If you want to see it, even okay, look at AFCON 2023, right?
Yeah.
There was a bit of like, if you take a step back, the refereeing in that game was very, very dodgy. But it was more like it's easily digestible because Niger played rubbish, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you can say small home advantage. You could see that every coast were like on our necks.
Mm-hmm.
This one, this Senegal one, brother,
Yeah.
man, the referee was bro. You went to VAR, you could see everybody knew you were going to do rubbish. And immediately after they almost beat his ass, extra time he started blowing well. Somehow he knew how to do his job. I was like, so you can ref. After they almost popo you for here, I just hope he did half now, half later payment plan that he collect half because they are definitely not going to pay him full payment for the game he was doing. Definitely not
The
giving him.
entire stadium was empty. Empty. They all left.
It was bad. It was bad.
Anyways, let's Morocco.
I'm so proud of
Never
Senegal.
happened.
They've done well. I
Yeah.
was telling you guys, Pap Gay, they moved me, man. I told you last pod. Pap Gay was moving me, man. Moving me in that midfield.
They're a good team.
Was
Now this is
moving me
them
in
that will
that
support
midfield.
in World Cup. Yeah, my
So
new now them will go support for World Cup. This coming World Cup.
I woke up,
I'll,
man. I
I'll
don't
support
support
them.
anybody. Me, everybody lose.
I always look for someone to support if Nigeria is not there.
No, no, no. I mean, when it comes to World Cup, Nigeria is not there. I have to go to like the teams of my youth, the Brazils and the
Brazil. No,
Netherlands.
Brazil is always going to my
Seleção.
team. But if they play, if say like Brazil wins to Senegal now, I won't lie. To be hard to to be hard to support them. I don't know.
We'll see.
Very hard.
We'll see when it gets there.
True.
No, but I was very
Yeah.
happy for Senegal. I'd always maintained that watching them and seeing how they move, they had always this is kind of how like we should be playing. This is
Mm.
I feel like they lacked a bit of cutting edge as much as I want, but like a settled defense, you know, good clean possession, like solid counter attacking, like in transition. Like I just loved watching them. Mane has lost a yard of pace, but
I have a
but
question for Manny. Did you
eh,
so did you think he deserves to win the play of the player of tournament award?
that's actually a good question, man. My player of the tournament. Funny enough, player of the tournament, man. I won't lie, that Bono guy was really good. Bono was
That's a good shout.
very, very good. If I take away like negative bias, Bono was very, very good. 1 second, sorry. Yeah, he's very, very good. But I give Mane how many goals? Mane scored. You'd give it to him? I wouldn't give it to him too. I don't. I feel like yes because he won.
It was a
Uh,
legacy award.
yeah, legacy award, fair play, everything. But the Egypt game. Yeah, yeah. Brian Diaz, but Brian Diaz like kind of when the lights were brightest, it didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see him that much
The
today or against
Nigeria
Nigeria.
game,
He was
the
absent.
the Senegal game, no, I'm
But
not.
before these two games, though, he looks like an easy. He looked like an easy decision for him
Yeah,
to
but
have
that's
won.
because the pressure wasn't. Mm,
I get your points, but
I can't.
the
I
most
think the only.
impressive.
I think okay. This I'll probably regret saying this, but I personally will give it to Bono. I don't see he didn't make any mistakes. He was they're very confident in him. Like the back line is better because of him.
Yeah,
He's experienced and he has been like African keeper of the year twice, I think. He's been that doesn't matter for this tournament, of course, don't mind me. But watching him this tournament, he has been imperious. I would personally give him my player of the tournament.
I think that's a very solid shout.
Yeah.
And
Attacking players,
if you
not
didn't
so
say
much.
Bono, I could have said Bono. But you said Bono. The reason, in terms of outfield players, the most impressive people to me, I might maybe I've been biased, but would have been it will be Osimhen, Brahim Diaz, and Ahmad.
I wouldn't give Osimhen because
Yeah.
I know it's very important to how we play. Probably one of the most important things, if not the most important player.
Hmm.
I would say the person that got me off my feet, I won't lie, but this is bias, is Wobby. Wobby did something to me, man. I was
You
like
know
looking
he
at
did. He did to me
Wobby
too.
did something I couldn't believe what I was watching, but I'm sure this, of course, is bias. That's why I had to like take it out and say like think holistically. I'll give it to Bono. But I tell you, when outfield players, man, Wobby was doing, but Wobby was moving me in ways I didn't know I
Bro,
could be moved.
70 line breaking
Guy,
passes.
line breaking passes. This man was changing my life, man.
Nah,
Wagwan, Wagwan.
What's
um,
up, my people?
soccer takes with
West
AK.
Africa, everybody shout power.
Power
Man, I've just
to
come back from
West
a
Africa.
wonderful AFCON AFCON finals party. Man, there's a lot that we can tap into in this soccer community. Man, I know I'm late and I apologize. The soccer community in Atlanta is there. Let's not get carried with that. It's just about vibes and entertainment and hookah and there are fun loving soccer people in Atlanta and the way they crave for entertainment's life. If we should sell out something that is worth exporting to them, something fun, lively energy. You can tap into the market. It was now Sam. It was that privacy room. Can you guys hear me?
Hmm.
I saw your
It
post.
was
I saw
packed.
Moroccan fans too.
It was packed to the brim. There was no even space to stand, and I'm not trying to exaggerate. It was that packed up, and people
Wait,
were actually
wait,
comfortable
AK,
standing.
how did the Moroccan fans react?
They were actually very, very, very receptive, even though it's football, they felt pained, you understand, but the overwhelming crowd of fans that were trooping and supporting Senegal was just massive. It was like anytime the MC shouts or scream
That makes sense.
for Morocco, everybody is overpowering the Moroccans. But it was fun, it was interesting, and it was a wonderful tournament. I'm actually feeling pained that it has come to an end. And what a final! So I just want to just make my intro with that.
Yeah, I was actually paying when I saw Senegal and not Nigeria. Like listening to that thing, I was like, oh my god, I was pained.
I
I was
mean,
so pained. I won't lie.
Nigeria has the highest bronze in AFCON history. I told you guys in that penalty shootout. Now our legacy be that. Uh, heritage, man, heritage. But
Anyway,
yeah, I'm happy for them. Uh, I they were my pick to win, and uh, I wouldn't
mm,
say I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but there of course there are many teams. Ivory Coast was very good. Well, supposed to be very good. Morocco for sure. Egypt, any team that has Salah, everybody always like you have to wait first to be sure that he's going out. Niger, heartbreak as usual, but it
okay.
was a wonderful tournament. I think it was marred a bit those with the antics, the refereeing antics for Morocco and other things beyond the refereeing antics, right? Which has also been let's not just single out Morocco. It's been a thing in the past as well. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a thing where the host nation has, you can see a lot of rule to the answer. So it's not just them, right? I just thought that we had moved past that on the pitch,
Yeah.
right? I know the antics off the pitch are kind of hard to stop, right? But I thought we had moved past that, especially being in a camera-led VAR era. I thought we had moved past that, but it seems like there's like this, we still have some ways to go in.
Let's try not to dwell too much on the negatives. At least the positive justice will prevail. At the end of the day, Nigeria made us proud to an extent. You know,
I've seen this thing multiple times, bro.
I
I'm
mean,
I'm blessed to have
performance
watched.
wise,
I
performance
watched
wise.
I watched the 2013 AFCON very well, and I enjoyed it, right, from start to finish. And it was a moment of pride. That literally is the last Niger jacket I had, like I wore and all those. And then I have experienced success. So I am hungry for more success, of course, but I'm not without like merit. I've seen Nigeria be successful at AFCON
You
before.
can't
So
be 2013. It's long, but is it too long, bro? It's
it's been long, oh, it's been more than 10 years. It's been too long to
true.
be
It's
to be
too
very
long
honest, it's been
for
too
a
long.
country of our size, actually, to not have. But performance wise, though, I would even say I enjoyed our ball more now than I even did that 2013. To be honest,
I enjoyed our ball now definitely than last AFCON. Jesus, our ball. I mean, we've already had the conversation of what next for Nigeria. So let's hope that this lingering, it's probably not going to happen, right?
yeah.
So
Anyway, though, you said your player tournament is Bono. I said a couple of names. I'll probably give mine to Brian Diaz overall, even though I don't really like his personality, but
well,
he
I guess
annoyed
it's not a
me.
personality award, but I didn't look at him and say this is the best player on the pitch or in the tournament.
Not in the past two games, but before these past two games.
I've watched 3 games of him, and
Yeah.
I've been. mm, mm.
I ain't
The first
go-
game he impressed me. Second game too
me
impressed me.
personally, I actually agree with Sammy because I didn't say anything mo or tournament of the player, play that Brian B. He had moments, he had
Yeah, of
clutch
course, of
moments for
course.
them. You understand, but I mean, man, you don't miss that kind of penalty crucial time, and you get the player of the tournaments, man. Like let's call it speed is speed, and that's a bit too harsh to judge if I'm going to use that. I know that, but I just didn't really see anything like like I don't know. We've seen plus the tournaments, and if you compare and contrast, I'm like I didn't see anything really spectacular from him. They just have to just give it to just cause just to
He had the
make them
most
happy.
goals and all
They,
that.
they gave they gave it
Because
to
if we
Mané,
think about
not
it, they
him.
even gave Morocco, they gave them fair play team of the tournament. I'm like, what
Was
is
it
that?
was it Morocco they gave or Hakimi?
I mean, Hakimi, yeah, fair. I'm like,
I agree. I do agree though. Hakimi kept his cool off all tournament. Though. If it's Morocco the team, no. Hakimi. Well, actually, Mane should have actually won that too, Seth. If thinking about
yes.
it.
If it's fair play award, Manchester have won it.
Yeah,
But,
Look
Mane
at what
actually should have won
Mane
it.
but
Thinking
did.
about it, yeah.
yo,
You see what
AK,
I'm saying?
If
You
money
see
was
what I'm
not on
saying?
that, if money was not on that pitch, there's a world where Senegal players don't come back out.
yo, AK, Diaz did not win the playoff tournament. It was Manny, so he
It
did
was
not
money.
pity him.
Okay, okay,
Manny
okay.
won the
I don't,
tournament.
are you sure it was not? I think they gave my
They
player of the
gave
match.
No, Brian Diaz won top scorer in the
Oh,
boots.
sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay, okay,
Manny
Yeah,
okay.
he
won
had
playoff
5 goals,
tournament.
right?
Yeah, but
I agree with
like
you. Today's game and the Nigerian game, I didn't really see anything spectacular about him. So I get why he would have
My
done
own question is, why did they give Morocco Fair Play Award? They actually did give it.
Or was it Morocco?
Yeah, they gave them Fair Play Award.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what was fair about them though.
See,
I
I
don't know
told
what.
you this thing, right? And I guess maybe you're not seeing it. They gave them a clean sweep of all the awards this year. This
I saw the post about the CAF awards.
They gave them a clean sweep, and I'm like, some of these are very disputable. Like, okay, Hakimi's own. I mean, if you think about it, right, Salah had his best year in years, right?
Mhm.
Individually. But
Yeah.
Hakimi won a treble, and you can't compare, goals and assists for a right back with a forward.
I wouldn't dispute Hakimi.
Yes, Hakimi's one is fine, right?
That's
I'm
fair.
fine with that, right? But
I'll
everywhere
let that
else,
slide.
yeah, everywhere else there's comma. How did you know you didn't win WAFCON? The coach won Niger coach won WAFCON. They just carry and give Morocco. I'm like, from where to where, bro? From where to where? Like, why are we doing this? Like, they just gave them a clean sweep. But you know what? Now them get stadium pass.
Nah,
Eh?
nah, nah, nah. You,
The
you don't
countries
host that kind of tournament. I don't get the accolades, man. They even,
they give them.
you
They
know,
give them.
they made the tournament worth watching. Like nah, like it's I feel like
I agree.
everybody.
It's wonderful that they hosted. I like their
Eh,
infrastructure.
I hope
see,
I hope the
guys,
I hope the next people that are gonna host it. I know it's next year June July to be Pan African tournament now for next year. I think Kenya and then two other countries will triple host or trio host the AFCON next year. I just hope they give us what Morocco has given us in terms of quality and pitch and just how to host a tournament for real.
they should improve the fairness. They should improve the referees.
Are we gonna? We
But
hope. I doubt. I won't reach that because I know it's not gonna happen. But hopefully we can just
This
put it out there in
Daniel
the air.
Nilaria guy came home to Ghana and they gave him fanfare.
but
Came
what
home
what
with
if, what if his family are just proud of him that he
heroes
actually
welcome after the rubbish he did.
what if that's the first the
Yeah,
biggest tournament he has
there's a
ever
saying
had?
they used to say in my village. If to say that this earth was very straight, right? This earth was flat. Once we do bad thing for here, nothing go happen. I'll be all right. But the earth is spherical. It's like this. As you do this rubbish for here, you go see them for front.
What
Shebi we
goes
dey go
around
World
comes
Cup, we go
around.
see Ghana for there now. All of
Mm.
us, we will be there. They better win the World Cup. And they must carry that referee. All of them must win World Cup. If they don't win World Cup, now then me, I will get problem. Very, very simple.
Anyway, though, before before
Nah, but
before we move on to the rest of the weekend, guy, AK, what are your thoughts on the game in general? I know you didn't get your thoughts.
what game?
What game did you just watch?
Oh, I thought like the other this game, the EPL games, but I mean, like I told you during the preview, I was like, I knew this game would go down to the wire, and I was like, if it goes down to the wire, I see Morocco clinching it. In my heart, I wanted Senegal to win, but I just feel like footballing, the way football works, Senegal will create the chance that then Morocco just sneak one in. That's what I predicted. But after the events of what happened, the dramatic events, I just like, nah, Senegal's gonna go all the way. At this point, that hurt for many to save that penalty, zero. But before that dramatic event, I think it was a 50-50 game. First half, Senegal dominated. They had the ball, they had the midfield, they created clear-cut chances. Morocco were pretty much kind of sort of solid in the defense. You know,
I feel like AK is having
Connection issue.
network issue.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I had to cover bad, but like I said, but second half, Morocco had the game. They were creating chances. They were exploiting their flanks. They were in the second half, and it was working for them, and they were making chances. I felt like El Capi was poor today. I was like, I don't know why El Capi has been getting the nudge in during this tournament. Obviously, I think the second highest goal scorer in Morocco.
Yeah.
I just feel like that the drama is what it will be. That will be the highlight of the final. For me, before that, I would say 50-50. And spot on for Mané for the leadership he put on to bring the team back. You understand? That guy that scored the goal. I did a bit of groundwork on the guy, the gay guy. That dude is a baller, bro. I've been seeing him
I
like just
see
his
him.
face around the
I say
Senegalese
he's
team.
been
I don't know
moving
much
mad.
about him, but The guy is a baller. I didn't know about him. I'm gonna lie. My own son like I know about him.
I knew of him this tournament.
They could
I
have
just learned
put
of
him
him
2-0
actually.
after that goal. They also missed clear cut chances to make it like 2-3-0, like we all saw. I mean,
Yeah, Mbaye should have
it's a
passed.
good final. It's a good final, but
Did you see
I
your
I
boy
don't know. I just feel
Mamadou
like
Sarr?
what you say?
Did you see your boy Mamadou Sarr?
Can you hear me?
Ah,
Is
you
it
said, did you
Ismail
see
that you're talking
Mamadou Sarr?
about? Is it Ismail that's talking about? Sir?
No,
Mamadou Sarr.
Mamadou Sarr, Chelsea centre back at Strasbourg, that played the whole game.
Oh, that was him. That was him.
Yes, sir. That's
Yeah,
our
you
guy.
guys,
Bring
you
him
guys need
back,
to
man.
call him back.
Can we send Tosin to Strasbourg and then bring the guy
Actually, I feel like this is a good segue, please. This is a good segue.
but did
I
you
feel like
see
we
did
should,
you
we
see
should, we should we
Jackson
talk
though?
about Jackson was actually pretty decent. I don't know. It was decent this
Jackson has
overall
always been
tournament.
decent, though. Like this is not new. He's always been a decent player. He's
Mm.
I
always
think
been a
what
good
Jackson
Would
player.
you
did
have
was
Jackson back?
what is good at. I think what Jackson did was
Mm-hmm.
what is really, really good at. That is him pressing. And like I always tell people, and I started when I was watching with the guys in the game, I'm like, listen, is Jackson a good footballer? Yes, he's a good footballer. Can he run? Can he press? Can he beat his man? Can he link up play? Yes. But as a striker, I don't think, I will not think, I will not believe, I will not foresee it that it's going to be an elite proper because I thought he's not a striker. Even he has come to even tell us. He said he's not a striker. Even as Villarreal was playing as a supporting striker on the left wing, he is not a striker. So when we put him in where it's not his natural habitat, you see his flaws. But him being a player that can press, link up play, beat his man, that's Jackson for you, man.
Mm. Anyway, I feel like this is a good segue to Chelsea Brentford, actually.
Just came from a good mood. I don't want to go back into that.
No, it doesn't have to take too long. Actually,
I'll let Eke talk about it.
that game was very interesting to me.
Don't just get me pissed off, man.
But now I actually understand why Brentford is fifth in the table. I didn't know they could play that well. I'll be honest. I didn't know. I knew they were decent.
No. You didn't know Chelsea could play that badly. That's that's what it was. We conceded 15 shots to Brentford. 15.
But did you see how they were moving the ball though in that first half at least? Like they were actually moving the ball
That's neither
pretty
here nor
well.
there, though. That's neither here nor there.
I didn't think they could move the ball that well. Build up play,
They're not
everything.
supposed to be moving the ball well at Stamford Bridge. That's neither here nor there. That was a terrible, terrible Chelsea game. I lost my mind up until João Pedro scored. Right, I lost my mind, and it started going back to the rant I had that these idiots have tanked my season. Like they just carried my season and threw it away for no reason because you hate the manager. They have tanked my season. I lost my head. You are trying to buy a center. Like, I don't like watching Chaluba. I don't like watching him. Like, I don't like watching him. He always looks like he can chop any good forward. I feel like any good forward, even in this Atlanta that plays in Atlanta United, can put Chaluba on his backside.
So there's a Chelsea fan in that group chat that keeps hyping Chaluba.
No, you should not. Should not. Like, why are we starting Chaluba and Tosin? Why? 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 In this same game, this same reverse fixture, literally some months ago, they popo two of them. They were putting balls in between Tosin's legs in that first game. They did it again in this game. Why is he still playing? Why are we trying? Why are we playing like this? Why are we playing money ball with Chelsea? These guys are playing money ball with Chelsea. There should be no reason why Tosin should be starting a Premier League game again for Chelsea. There should be no reason. The only thing they're obviously doing is trying to increase his value for sales. That's what they are doing.
Was
There's no.
a guy, someone that is valueless that was bought for free?
Yeah, that's
Somebody
why
was
they're trying.
asking
They're
me.
trying to get. If
Somebody
you
was
if you sell
somebody was
Tosin for
asking
5 million, I still profit now. If you
Somebody
sell
was
Tosin,
asking me how do we. Somebody was asking me how do we sell Tosin, I said that the way we take buy we buy free, we throw for free.
Just
I'm throwing away for free.
anybody,
But
anybody
if you
buying
get
that,
2 million for Tosin, now still profit in your profit loss
I go
margin. Now
shop it,
profit.
yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. Why
But
is Tosin
Nah,
starting
but
a Premier League game after the criminology he has done all season? Why is he still starting if you're not playing X's and O's with our season? Why is he doing that? There's only the grace of God that Brentford didn't score. Literally, the grace of God.
Shad is normally more clinical than that.
Yeah, like why did he even pass? The grace of God. They hit the bar. It's the grace of God. Twice. Like what I almost pulled my hair out. I was like, what in God's name am I watching? To real long. Like,
I think. Oh, sorry. Let me just backtrack here because this is a very wonderful start. It's not about Chelsea, but Morocco. Just put it out there. Do you know that the goal they considered today was the first open play goal they've considered since last year match? That was how good the team is. I know we're talking about referee has been helping them, but
Mhm.
they're actually a good
No,
team.
very.
So
We acknowledge that.
they're not just a
just
good
put that
team. They are
aside.
probably on paper, like they are if they're not the best African team, they're the second best. Like
Yes.
they are like I mean, and I feel like I think it's because of the annoyance of
Emotions.
the referees and the corruption that it makes it sound
Yeah.
like I really hate Morocco, but I don't. Like they play very, very good football. They're
Yeah,
not the
they play
best, they're
good
the
football
second
too.
best
Yeah.
in Africa.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just put that out there. But the Chelsea game, like Chuk stated, there's nothing much to talk about this game. Like I watched the game, I was mad. Then after we've won, I said let me watch the highlight again, just see if I can just pick. Do you know when I watched the highlights, Sam only had three actions: the Garnacho miss, Pedro's goal, and Palmer's penalty.
And the two goals were
After
their
that,
mistakes.
every
The
huh?
two goals they considered, whereas
No, no,
silly
no.
mistakes on their
I'm coming
part.
to that.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. You know, if you watch highlights, normally you see both teams. That was the only time they showed. You can go and check it. That was the only three times they showed Chelsea. The other time was Brentford from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. At the 94th or 95th minute to the end of the game, it was Brentford. We ended the game blocking a goal that should have been a goal. That's how bad we were. I've never seen us play this bad since Lampard era.
Kai,
And the reason why I say Lampard era because and my issue with Lampard was that I never knew or understood our style of play. I didn't know what we were trying to do. All I knew was that every time I was just hearing good press conference from Lampard every time. But I didn't know how we were
Press
playing.
conference.
Kai,
Today
they
I
speak
did,
English, oh Jesus.
bro.
Lampard era English.
Bro,
Same
as
with
of
your senior guy
yesterday,
English.
bro, I was like, what are we trying? Are we trying to play from the back? Okay, we tried it for the first 10 minutes. We couldn't do it. We were not playing direct, whereby Pedro is dropping deep to collect the ball, to open space for the wingers. It was not saying happen. But we were flat. I don't know what Liam Wilson was saying, talking about he saw energy running. I'm like, I understand when he said, okay, the players are sick. He even said that even from the first 11 that played that game, they are sick.
Yeah, flu.
So if it's based on that one, let me just lazily
No,
lie on
I'm not
that
even giving him
grace.
that one. I won't give him
You understand? Because he said they are sick, and that's how he said Stabile. But say even the first 11 players, over 5, 6 of them were literally sick to play.
Please,
But my
watch
point
Matt and
is,
tell me that Odegaard was sick.
I'm
listen,
not
listen,
giving
listen, listen. If we've had diabolical excuses. If it's this one, let me just hide in that shame of being a shameless person and just collect that grace and just hide in that grace of okay, my players were sick. It sounds dumb, shameless, but that's the only excuse you could give that say, okay, maybe I'll just say something.
I'm not
Because
even
guy,
giving him that one.
we were flat from beginning to the end, bro. You understand?
I'm not giving
All
him
the
that one.
goals we
If you're
scored,
sick,
like you
don't
rightly
come.
said, mistakes. It was Coyote's mistake that led to Joao Pedro's goal. It was Keller's mistake that led to Palmer's penalty. You understand? Like, if this is how we're going to be playing, I'm telling you guys, if we should make top 6, is a miracle. Because one thing about Premier League, you cannot rule yourself to the answer in every game. It
At
will not work. You
all.
get caught out. Look at Amorim. I mean, not Amorim. This guy Ten Hag. Look at Ten Hag. It will not work. Look at what Slot is suffering right now. It will not work. If you cannot have a commanding system of play, you're in trouble. You understand? So we didn't we played we worked we were playing off we were playing off scrabbles of mistakes from Brentford, and also I wouldn't say individual brilliance, because Pedro, that was just a striker's instinct. Every striker, every proper striker will score that Pedro's goal. It's just one time, boom, and then you just shoot the ball. You understand? And then the penalty.
It
Palmer
was still a very
at
good
his worst
finish.
to score the penalty. So that's all I have to say, man. We were lucky to pick up the 3 points. As in extremely lucky. If there's a last line of luck after lucky, that's what we were enjoying yesterday. And I hope we can keep riding on that, because I don't think we will improve, man. I'm just letting you know. But what I'm seeing so far,
Me, I already know.
I don't even think the coach will even have time to work on it, because, like I was telling Chooks before, I was like, every coach have their own system of build up play. Some can build up with two at the back, three at the back, four at the back. I feel like the way Leon wants to do his own build up with the three at the back. I think it's to take a while but they're used to Maresca's system. During the game yesterday, there was a game whereby Enzo was in the six, then Cucurella was also by his side. It took like, I think, 30
Even Rhys
seconds of
James
just
too
like,
was
oh,
inventing at some one
yeah,
point.
it
Rhys
felt
James
like,
was
oh,
inventing
now,
too.
because
See,
because normally under Maresca, that's where Cucurella is always staying to pick up the ball. Normally under Maresca, Cucurella is always there picking up the ball to start the build up as an inverted fullback. Or like, oh shoot, it's no longer there. He has to run back to the wing. It will take a while. I just hope that we won't get caught out in this process.
I mean, he has a very he has a long leash this season. I don't
my
think
my
anything will
problem
be
with
there.
this thing is that my problem with this whole thing, like regardless of what you think about Maresca or not, we are solving, like we are solving problems that we've already solved, and that is a step in the wrong direction. We've set ourselves back at least 1.5 years now, unnecessarily. When Maresca came, all right, the football is too high tempo. It's leading to too many turnover. When turnovers come and you don't score, your rest defense suffers, leading to errors in goal. Under Maresca, we did not lose any game by more than 2 goals. We did not lose any game by more than 2 goals under Maresca. We did not lose any game by more than, for all he was here. We never chopped 3-0, 5-0, all those things. Never, right? Slow the game down. Okay, we need this type of build up. We build up with a three, right? We invert the fullbacks. We do all this. Okay, offsides. We need to work on offsides. We use the center, we use the box. Chelsea defenders, right? Use the box as training, the line at the box as training wheels to know whether you're like the line to keep for offside. That's actually how Maresca started. And to an extent, we still used to do that, right? We use the
Mm-hmm.
line to watch yourself for offside. We learned how to play with red card. The first red card game we played, Man U, panic, nuke the attack, you lost. Okay, next game, Brighton, you nuke the
Brighton.
attack again, you lose. Then slowly, 2 more games, he figured out how to win with red cards. Okay, we know that these players cannot play a certain style. Okay, give Tosin a chance. He can play in some games, but he cannot play in quality Premier League games. You cannot give him quality Premier League minutes. We figured that part out. We figured this part out. Okay, Pedro Neto is not good on the right hand side. He's good on the left hand side. Or I mean, I'm mixing it up. But despite that he cuts in to shoot, right? He's
That's the
better on
right.
that side.
The right, yeah,
Yeah,
on the right.
he's figured that out, right? He's figured that out. But now this guy Liam Rossino has to come
And
and now
relent.
make those mistakes again. Because when a new manager comes, every player has to have a clean slate. You can't just come and say, this guy was trash under Maresca. I no go try him. No, you have to try him. So you will know whether he's trash under you. Everybody has to have a clean slate. So now Tosin, that after that Leeds game, every Chelsea fan knew that Tosin was not getting Premier League minutes
It's not
again.
quality yet.
The
It's
next
not
time we're
quality
going to
enough.
see Tosin, yeah, the next time we
On the
knew we were going to
ground,
see
it's trash,
Tosin was
bro. On the ground, it's trash. You're
FA,
right, man.
FA Cup, FA Cup
Against
or
Wimbledon.
something against Chelsea. But now he's coming, he has to play quality minutes against Arsenal. He has to find out that, okay, Tosin, can he play this? Can I work with him here? Can I do this? He has to do those things against Brentford, right? Now the midfield, does Cucurella invert? Does Rhys James invert? Does this person invert? Are we better doing this? Are we better doing that? The whole team has just been set back. Whereas we didn't need that. In the summer, we could have made only 2 signings. Only 2. Bastoni, centre back, and a striker like Osimhen. That's the only two we needed. Esteban was already coming. Dario Sugo had already been bought. Kenda has already been bought. The guys that are going on loan, Kendrick Paez was already going to Strasbourg. Andre Santos was already coming to Chelsea. Like the guys that were coming were already coming. You only needed to make 2 new signings. Very, very simple. Under your
Anyway,
under your 30 distinct mark. Only 2 and would have improved from there. But now you set the team back. You didn't give the manager a center back. Now you want to give the new manager the center back that you said that the other one should find
So
a solution for.
so effing hypocritical, bro.
see,
Effing hypocritical, bro.
I feel like
The project back 2 years and I can't watch it again. I can't go through. I had the patience for Maresca. I even had the patience for Poch. As criminal as he was, I had patience for Poch. I don't have patience anymore.
yeah,
I
they've
cannot
just
keep
pressed the
waiting.
reset button.
You saw what?
They've just gone and pressed the reset button.
Unnecessarily. All these things that AK is talking about, oh, was Cucurella doing this? Those are questions that have already been answered by Maresca.
Yeah.
We have already paid the tax to figure out who should invest, who should overlap, who should play here, who should play here, where should this player play. We've answered those questions. There should be no reason why we are losing comfortably to Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. There was no reason for that. But how can I fully even abuse this new coach when he hasn't even had time? I don't think he's good enough personally.
And he's not going to have
How
time.
will I even really know?
He will not have time.
How will I even know?
He
How
will
will
not
I
even have
even know
time.
that
That's my
he's
fear.
trash?
Yeah,
The nigga just speak English,
That's my
English,
fear.
English, 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 up and down.
Let's move on to Man U, I beg. I feel like Man U City. I mean, I guess that was probably the biggest, most high profile fixture for this weekend. That game basically almost validated some things I had said in the past about Manchester City. And I'll be honest, this was probably Man U's best performance in a long, long time. The last time I probably saw them play with this amount of intensity and like vigor and attacking vigor was probably actually on that Oli. Funny enough, doing Oli on the wheel, at least to an extent. But I think City made it easy for them. I know for a while I still think City's defense is a problem, but I'm starting to think their midfield as well is an issue, or maybe that has more to do with Pep selections. I felt he picked a terrible midfield, in my opinion, especially playing Rodri alone in that pivot role. I think for all his abilities on the ball, I've not seen you overrun a midfield in a long time. Playing Bernardo, not starting Reinders and playing Bernardo with what's his name again, Foden. That was a poor midfield. He looked poor, at least from what we saw.
Let me
And also, what's his name again? I don't understand why he didn't start O'Reilly as a left back. He started Nathan Aki, and then started two young centre backs. That didn't help matters.
He started what's this? Their young guy and
Kusanov and then
Kusanov
someone they
and
brought
is it
from loan.
Ayena? Kusanov and Ayena or something, yeah.
I'm not sure what his name is, but he did not. He looked like Never Strike. Then this guy on the right looked, and I've never.
I don't rate
He
this
was
guy.
at fault for the second goal.
Rico Lewis.
Rico Lewis on the
I don't rate
in the
Rico
back.
Lewis one. I have been on his ass.
When that boy had Afro, it was a good player.
I didn't even rate him.
When
I
he
feel like
had
it's
that
only
Afro,
because
standard.
he's been good on the ball. That's why people were rating him. But so much of modern football is also like
He's
off
not a good defender.
at all.
He's not.
He's not a good
He's
defender.
too weak. He's weak. So let me get my compliment for Man U out of the way because every time I talk, it always sounds like I'm a bad belly. And of course, I don't like Man U, but let me get my good things out of the way before I say what I want to say. I think this is the best performance that they have done in a long time. They were moving, they were chatting to Man City. They were like, "Give me your number." They were moving to them.
Man City was overrun in midfield.
They were moving
Well,
mad
well
to them
done.
like a lot. And for somebody who has played this fixture so many times, I'm surprised Pep is still making these rookie mistakes. Like you are playing a very young. I know he's been injuries and stuff, but the midfield selection was poor. There was just no way. There was just no way. They were being overrun. Of course, City will always have possession, but you can see that it's possession, but you're not
with
really
no bites. They didn't create
bites.
anything
Yeah.
of
the
any.
thing about this, okay,
Yeah. It was. I think it was been a very returning to a back four, like that's like Man U's this thing, like that's what they've been craving for. Playing Dogu further up the pitch, man. It's looking like a revelation right now, man.
It is
And it's
actually.
Amorim that even figured that part out. Sef. I know they hate him,
That's
but
true.
it's
Let's
actually
give him
Amorim
credit.
that figured that
He
part out.
actually did. He actually
Yeah.
did.
So they played magnificently, very, 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 very well. Fernandez, that I do not like. There's a reason they call this guy El Bomba.
Mhm.
This guy, as the ball they call me, they go.
Playing him further up the pitch. Like it's as if everybody knew the solutions, but Amorim was not
the,
Yeah.
decided.
the
Playing
fact
the
is,
right players
and
in the right
I agree with
position.
it. The fact is, and I said it in my review. I said the stubbornness and ego of these young coaches will be the end of them.
Yep.
Like it doesn't make, bro. When Antonio Conte came to Chelsea, right? We were playing 4-2-3-1 against Arsenal. Got whooped. We got whooped properly. Conte said, you know what? He said, we're only a big team on paper. We are going back to 3-5-2 or 3-4-3. I don't know, but three at the back. My point is, you must evolve. What is not working for you is not working. They told you that, bro, Bruno is our best player, arguably, if not the best midfielder at his time in the Premier League.
No,
When it
no,
comes to
no, not for
what a
me though.
10 should be, what a
Not for me.
10.
Absolutely not.
No, no,
Not for
no.
me. Not for
What
me.
a 10 should be. That's why I said arguably.
Okay.
I'm not saying he
Okay.
is, but arguably what a 10 should be. Bruno is the
I
guy.
reserve my
And
comments.
you are playing this guy as a six. And it is not, it doesn't work. Against Grimsby, it didn't work. So against big teams, it don't work. Against most it still doesn't work. You now play him with a 36-year-old Casemiro. To do what? You understand? But
Mine was out to
what
prove
Carrick
a
did
point.
was the smartest thing. You know what he did? He just went back to basics. And sometimes I understand coaches like to think, tactics, complicate, but sometimes just keep it simple. What won us the Champions League? The Matteo Chelsea. He kept it simple. Are you a right back? Please play my right back for me. Oh yeah, you're a right back. Play a right winger, right now. You don't have a right back. You don't have a right winger. Sometimes keep it simple. Sometimes keep it simple. United is known for one thing: counter attacks. That one, under Sir Alex Ferguson, they hit you from Scholes to Tevez, Rooney, Ronaldo. You
I
are
said
dead.
that. Someone was
They
fighting
will
when I
kill
said
you.
that.
Look at the goal they
But
scored.
what?
Look at the second goal they scored. Look at that goal. That's United-esque. You understand? I just feel like Carrick, because think about it, Carrick just got unveiled as the interim coach on last week. Do you think it was doing tactics to all of them? No. It was just basics. 4-3-3, like you said. Bruno, play 10. Mino, and this guy starts the 6. Stay locked in. They knew when to be compact. They knew when to move. They knew when to press. And then second, I feel like what Ryan Checky did just incited more ginger from them. When he put a post out, it was like I think he said, "Give me Man United. I want to kill them." So he put a post like in his fan page, like inciting them. I'm like, bro, you don't say that, bro. No matter how bad these people are at derby games, big games, don't write of United. I'm telling you, they will just sprinkle
Mm,
something. So
They've
I
won
just feel
them
like
recently,
shout out
though.
to Carrick for just being simple with the game, bro.
Lisandro Martinez was damn near perfect too. I
He
gotta
was
give him a
very,
shout
very
out.
good.
He,
Yeah, and they
he
were.
stood out to me. He snuffed out Haaland, and also gave a clap back to Paul Scholes for his comments too.
Yeah,
Lisandro, if Lisandro was
Sandro
under Sir
can
Alex
pounce.
Ferguson, if Lisandro was under Sir Alex Ferguson, he would be world class. That guy knows what it means to defend. He understands what it means to okay, I will take this ball from you. I'll be aggressive. I'll be raw, but I'll also collect the ball cleanly. He's a
I'll
proper
be honest.
defender.
I don't rate him high. He was very good that day, but
You don't
the
because
quality I rate him the
it's
most.
a injury,
No, no, no. Let me finish.
injuries,
Let me finish. Let me finish. It's
injuries,
not even an injury. It's not
and
even an injury.
also
Why I rate him highly is his passing. He can pass the ball so well. Like the way he rifles that pass, my goodness. Like he's very good on the ball. That's probably to me that's the biggest quality for him. I've seen him look very iffy defensively, but not in this game though.
No, yeah, I agree with you. I think I agree with you on that. He had a wonderful game, and he's had wonderful games in the past.
against Haaland.
Make no mistake, this is probably Man United's best performance of the season. I I tip my hat off to them. Wonderful performance. Carey kept it, returned them back to the basics, and now to temper justice with mercy and nuance, right? That was a very naked backline that Man City played.
Very they undressed
Very,
themselves.
very naked backline, very naked midfield that they played. Right? Nobody gives City any pity because they have refunded their squad so much. They've spent so much on their squad. So nobody's going to give them pity. They just bought Gay too.
Thank you
Nobody.
for that. I was seeing some kind of rubbish narrative online talking about how they need to buy midfield. Bro, how will you buy after everybody you've bought? What are you buying again?
They keep buying, they keep buying. When the person doesn't work, now they are looking for a new home for Mahmoud.
You just buy it, they buy the league at the point. Because
Yeah,
what are you
they
talking
buy the
about?
league. So no pity for them. They deserve this whooping that was coming their way.
Mhm.
Also, however, I'm on the just temporary justice messy part. Dalot should have been sent off. That
That's
was a
true.
red card.
That was
I
right.
don't know if Caicedo does that. Not only would they give him a red card, they also police will also escort him off the field
I'll
because
come here and say he has character problems.
character problem, shin kicker, names, they will arrest him right there. And there, they are taking him. Met police, they are taking him off. That was a red card, and that changes the game. United don't win that game. Marks they draw because they were still playing well. Marks they draw, but they don't win that game, and we have to just call a spade a spade. They've done that thing now. Chelsea doesn't get the rub of the green every time. In that Brentford game, there was a penalty on João Pedro. They just blew it off. Every time we don't get the rub of the green, and I don't understand why. And it just gets blown off, like nothing happened. That was a penalty. That was a red card. Dalot doesn't play that game. He doesn't finish that game. United also don't win that game. I do think they will draw though because City have been piss poor. I do think
Doku was probably City's only threat on that left, actually. In that game. Doku was their only threat. I didn't really see.
I feel like if they get a red card, their game finishes 1-1. I do think United were playing well enough to find spirit at Old Trafford and all that. I don't think they lose, but I don't think they win the game with
Yeah.
10 men.
Rico Lewis kept getting in Foden's way. At some point, I also Foden throwing his hand up. I don't
I
understand how
don't,
he kept.
rate Rico Lewis at all. I
Do
don't.
you see that though? There was a point where they passed to when they passed to the ball. Rico Lewis was there, took the ball. They kept being in the same exact space. I don't
That's
think
another problem. They
I don't
need
think
to
I've ever
invest in a
found.
right back. They need to properly invest in a right back.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever found Pep this one thing tactically in a long time
He
because
was outclassed.
he was outclassed. I can't lie. Even
Outclassed.
with the whole Semenyo keep getting in Haaland's way and all of that, Foden and Rico struggling for space. It was just a very weird selection from him. But
While it was impressive by Man U, they also beat City under Amorim too.
they did.
They did. This is not like new. They seem to find an extra level.
They know how to beat City. Yeah, you're right. They know how to beat City.
But I'll say performance wise, this is
This is of course no
Yeah.
doubt this is their
Yeah.
best performance in those derbies. I will say though, the question with United has always been the question I've had since the beginning of the season. It's not the big games.
This is the other games, regular
It's the
games.
games where the teams give you the ball and sit down. Can you consistently create these level of chances when they are not in transition? And for years, even under Mourinho, right, they've not just been able to answer that question. That's why I don't rate them. That's why I'm not worried. I'm not scared. When you play a team that sits and they say, go ahead and create, can you consistently create, fashion good open play or non-open play if you're a set piece team, chances that can harm the opposition, that allow you to
Because El Bomba works because the other team is running back to their
that's why El Bomba works. El Bomba works because everybody's up the pitch, so you cannot do skiddy, everybody don't they run. What happens when El Bomba is given the chance to create, please? Don't bomb, create. What happens then? What happens when Dogu is facing a settled defense? What happens when Mbeumo is facing a settled defense? What happens then? What happens when Cunha is not doing counter attack? Those are the questions. That's why, of course, this was a magnificent performance. Take nothing away from the team. Best performance. They were doing rondos on the field. I don't know if you guys noticed.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw
Very
it.
wonderful.
Cherokee in the middle.
Football, no doubt. But it doesn't move me because they've answered these questions before. Like they've beaten the Liverpool game. Was that not a wonderful Man United game? The Liverpool game at Anfield too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
Now
this is a good time to transition to people that don't answer question. Arsenal did not answer their own question.
that's not fine. You guys do. I don't know where it will harm you, but you guys are not. It might not harm you in the league because you've done everywhere else is fine, right?
Yeah.
Except that part, right? I think you might still run away with the league because everybody else is stuttering. But somewhere down the line, you guys will pay for this haram that you're doing, this lack of consistent open play chances that you're doing. This Gyökeres ranking 140 something in Premier League strikers' performances of all time, not just this season. He's ranking like low 15, like bottom 15 for like strikers, non-goal scoring performances of all time, not just this season, all time in
Well, you
Premier
know
League.
what's interesting though? This goes back to why I don't think he's a quality Premier League striker. I don't notice these same issues in the Champions League. He seems to find more space in the Champions League because more teams actually come out to play.
Yeah.
But in the Prem, he's gone. Oh my God, he does not look as strong. He
The
does not
thing
look
is
as
that
fast.
the funny thing
He
is
does not
there's
look.
even this prem, there's
Yeah,
space. Did you see that not that
yeah,
chance he had
yeah.
that
Yeah,
Mourinho slipped and still caught him?
they still caught him. He doesn't look as fast
Yes,
as he looked in YouTube comp.
and Mourinho is not even like you hear that Konate, Saliba, even Fofana, like really Van Dijk,
He's not the
Van Dijk.
quickest.
Eh?
He's not the quickest. He's not. He's
He's
not.
not. He really isn't. Van Dijk will catch you. Those type of things. But Saliba will catch you. Yeah. But this is Murillo. Murillo is a wonderful centre back. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think he's the quickest. And he caught you, guy.
Yeah,
Caught you.
if that was Martinelli, he was gone. If
Of
that was
course.
Martinelli, he was
Because, you know what came to my mind?
well,
How much did they sign Gyökeres?
Ask him there. See him there. Ask him.
about 60, 65, something like that.
How much did they sign Jackson? Is it 35?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
Are you trying to say
if you
Jackson
compare
would have been
the,
better
the
than us?
noise and the media
Jackson
backlash?
in Prem is better than Gyökeres now.
If you compare the
He's
media
better.
backlash,
You're saying he's
if
better
you
as a
compare
player,
the
there's
media
no doubt.
backlash that Jackson had, or is still having up to tomorrow, it's not up to half of what they're giving Gyökeres, bro.
And
Anyway,
Gyökeres is meant to be more experienced. Jackson was actually,
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Jackson's first season in Premier League was his second season as a striker.
yeah. I mean, as a footballer, see, this is my issue is strikers like Gyökeres. If you're going to buy a striker who's not going to give you much in terms of football, you have to be a killer. You cannot be missing those kind of chances. You have to be Haaland, basically. Maybe they are very rare, but for all the noise that most of our fan base made, because I think I was part of those who kept saying that he doesn't
You
really
guys
fit our
should pass him the
style.
ball.
He doesn't fit our style. He doesn't fit our style, and I'm
You're
proving.
right.
I didn't want to be proven right. I honestly did not want to be proven right.
No, you were right.
But he's looking. I hope I'm wrong in future. I hope something
Funny enough,
happens.
I kind of said this too one time, but hindsight is 2020. I believe 150-50. I don't remember. But there's a way Havertz and Merino play, right, that allows Arsenal to be fluid. They come, they get touches, like the link up play and all that. It kind of allowed Arsenal to be whatever Arsenal were.
Yeah.
With Gyökeres, and it just seems like there's a lot that's being taken away from your attack. And
Yeah,
I think you guys,
Saka is not enjoying that play with him. Saka is not having his
but the
best.
Saka self is not giving him enough balls.
Yeah,
True. I don't think they want to get
Did you
that.
see
think
the
the
Chelsea
beef is
business?
building. That beef, the beef is
The what is what?
boiling, bro. That beef is boiling. We saw a bit of it at the Carabao Cup. Saka and Gyökeres like shoved him off. That beef is boiling, bro.
See, okay, you might say that, but I know he wants Saka to run and just be crossing. But Saka always pulls back to put it in. Similar to what Mary used to do with Haaland. Saka is not really the kind of player that will run one time and cross one time. He also was cutting to his left foot.
Why doesn't he cross one time? Cross one time, make striker chop.
He
No
can
be
do
everybody
he can do
chop. Let other
sometimes.
people chop.
But he did it. And the times he did it, this past game, Gyökeres was not there. It's not every time he will do it.
Yeah, that's
It's not every time he will do it. And we still keep putting the balls in the 18. The problem is not strong. He likes counter attack. He's a championship striker. Let's be
funny
honest.
enough. He probably would fit Man U more than.
Yes, I think you fit Man U more than Arsenal. He wants quick transition play where there's space for him to run into, and that's just what he wants. In terms of battling defenders, and being able to head the ball. I thought he was it, but he's actually not. I actually saw his start that in that season before he joined us, he scored only one header. So he's not really that kind of penalty box dominating striker that some people kept saying he was because of his strong. I don't think that's what he is. He's just a pacey transition striker.
Whatever it is, though, you guys need to answer that question, that attack question, because
Is
you guys, I think the team has been built so well that other aspects will probably cover you guys to either win the league or something solid, right? But you will pay for this thing in a tournament. If it's not the tournament you pay for it in the league. There's somewhere down the line that lack of playing well in those creating proper chances, you will pay for it somewhere. I
but
don't think
I
I
think
don't think it's going to be enough for you guys to be trophyless this season, right? I think
okay.
the squad building, other parts, the chemistry, the team has grown enough to go. You guys will definitely get a trophy this season.
Let me say one thing for that Brent. That this game we just played was against what, Nottingham Forest. That first half we played pretty well. We even played better than we played against Portsmouth in the first half. Portsmouth
Okay,
actually,
you don't hold the Portsmouth game now.
yeah,
That's
yeah, but
you
we
don't
Oh,
use
that's
that.
that's
Those
Chelsea
are
guys.
just
I'm saying,
those
I'm
are
saying
coupling together like who is available, availability, fitness, just to get over
that's
the
true.
line.
That's true.
That's
But
my
we played
that's
pretty
my
well
good barometer.
in that first half. We created a bunch of chances that Gyökeres was one of the culprits for missing. Martinelli missed an open net. We created enough chances that we should have been scored from that first half.
Yeah, I remember the Martinelli open goal. No, it
Yeah,
wasn't really open goal, but like it wasn't open
guys,
goal. He
he
should
was
have scored, yes, but it
yeah.
wasn't
There was
open.
space, a lot of space for him to put the ball
Yeah,
inside on
it wasn't
the
open goal,
keeper's
but
left.
the
It
space
wasn't
was
open goal. Keeper was there, but the keeper was to the facing him, and there was space on the left for him to just place it in. But I
fair,
guess
fair, fair.
he's too one-footed, so I don't know what he did there. But he messed up that chance, and we did not score. That's just one. Nottingham Forest didn't really threaten much. They just stayed compact, stayed deep, good structure.
I
Didn't
don't
get
I don't like using
Was
one.
that
Me, I
was
don't
that
use
Allah
one
enough? Was it a
chance.
penalty?
one. I don't the Ola Aina one. I honestly, personally, I thought it would have been unfair to Nottingham Forest. That's why I did with you. Some people say it was. I know he put out a post saying that he one kind of funny post to say that he got away with it or whatever. But at the time of watching, I'll be honest, I did not think it was a penalty.
Me
So
too.
that's usually because it looked very unfair. I don't see why he would have done that anyway. But yeah, I felt we should have won that game, but we did not. If I don't like what Ateta did. Starting three players. I don't like when I see three players that look the same. Like I said, I don't think Gyökeres is a real traditional
Which
striker.
players look the same?
Gyökeres, Martinelli, and Madueke. These are three runners, bombers. Like just be bombing the ball, let them just be running. Three of them they're not balls to fit kind of players. They're very pacey. I prefer when you start maybe two pacey wingers and a striker that maybe like Merino or Havertz that would hold up the ball and feed the guys. But Gyökeres, Martinelli, and Madueke did not look like
Who go hold the ball?
yeah, they just look like
But Madueke is not into space guy. Oh. He's a ball to
"Ah,
feet type of player. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he's.
fair.
I
That's
I
fair.
think it's
But
more
he's
not
left.
Saka.
of a. Is it
Not
one?
Saka. I get what you
It's
mean.
more of a 1v1 kind of player.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah,
into space type of player.
yeah. Okay, he's not like that like Martinelli, but he's
Yeah, for
Saka is
sure.
more ball to fit.
Saka is more the possession person. I
Yeah, yeah,
I get your point. I get your point. Your point is correct. I
yeah.
just
So
it's just a slight correction about who
I
Madueke
did
is.
I didn't like that. I would have preferred he stayed Trossard, not Martinelli. I like when Martinelli comes in as a sub. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would have preferred Trossard. But then
But
again, Trossard came in right.
didn't Trossard start the Chelsea game?
He did. Maybe
Yeah.
that
So
maybe that's why.
it's kind of see. I think we okay. So my problem with Arsenal is not the. I think the lineup at this point. There's a saying that among Arsenal fans that Arteta kind of always gets his subs kind of wrong till now.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
don't know how true that is in you guys' community. I'll leave you to answer that question. I just think that for a few of these games, he's just been managing. He's literally been managing
imagine minutes.
minutes,
Yeah.
fitness. I could see it. Like this is not the squad he really wants to put out, but he has to
Mhm.
adjust.
Timber. Timber on the left does
But
not
we've
work from an
seen.
attacking point of view. I'm saying Trossard. Trossard came in, did nothing because of Timber could not overlap for him. There was nothing there. There was nothing by way of attack from that left side. It was
Okay, were you saying
detailed.
something?
True,
Sorry.
but
AK, were you saying something?
no, no. No, it's the same thing. I want to just bring it out. It took from my mouth. Funny enough, the timber factor. My thing is it not high time you guys go to the market and just get like a loan player in that left back just for the next 6 months? Because the fact is,
No talk
against
am.
Chelsea, the Carabao Cup, you could
No
not build
talk
up from the
am.
back on with timber. The cover is playing on the left back. It's not
I
working.
agree. I
You guys
agree.
have
I know I like
have
Timber,
yeah,
but I agree honestly
you see, you have to put your emotion
because
your emotion on one side and go for what's for the team. Because the timber final left back is not working. This is football. This is not church.
How long is
Don't quote
Calafiori
what
out
is
for?
football.
it's a mystery. I feel even out is a mystery. No one is telling us how long he's out for, what happened to
More,
him.
I hear,
You know, something
I hear
strange
that
happened to him.
it's fit, but I don't see him on the pitch.
What? Didn't Daniel Strongman say he's the best left back in the league?
Bro,
Where you
no, if he's fit, you play. There's no way he's not fit. He's not play. There's no way. I feel it's not
It
mad that
doesn't make
Calafiori will
any
be fit
sense.
and he'll be playing.
It's just dumb because even the man Lewis Kelly, you don't trust him. Fair enough, you don't trust him. The timber guy cannot. Is the left back is struggling. Then go to the market and get someone to. I don't understand because, like what Sam said, you guys will pay for this thing. Football is so funny. It's so funny. It's to pay whereby you might go trophyless this season. Yes, I said it. There's a world where that happens. 7 points.
Died.
Only the only
I
people that can
died.
stop Arsenal.
No,
See,
it's not possible. If that
the people
happens,
that can
if
stop
that happens,
Arsenal, Mazi, the people that can stop
yeah.
Arsenal from winning the league is Arsenal. And it's something. It signs like this. This Timber issue. It signs like
Wait,
this.
Timber. It's not as if
Gyökeres
Timber is
issue.
abysmal defensively. Oh.
I'm not. No, I'm not giving credit for you.
On the
Gyökeres issue that
left.
you pointed out. Timber that you are
Okay.
seeing. I'm telling you, is to take one loss, one draw somewhere, and stupid enough, sitting up, pick up one stupid as four run of games, and it's a wrap. Because if they had won that last 3 games, they'll be on top of you. Hope you know that.
Oh, of course, but they didn't win the last 3 games.
also there's also questions about Saka's performance too,
Mm-hmm.
right? There are also questions about his performances
Yeah,
that that need to that need to be solved. I I want to believe, right? I want to take away bias, right? If I speak with bias, you guys are going trophyless, right? But I want to like take away
he's not
bias.
having a good
I do
season.
think that
Say it to your chest, Sam. Even just could not even see if he says we'll fight him on this pod. He's not having a good season. Say it. What is all this Saka thing that people are scared to say it? Saka is not having a good season.
it's not having a good. I'm not scared. Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not even Saka I was coming for. I've already said he's not having a good season. He's not. There are questions that needs to be asked. There's the Gyökeres question. There's the left back question. There's the Saka question, right? Me, if I take away bias, I think you guys will win something, probably the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or only
Yeah.
because nobody else is like getting their shit together. Only
True.
God knows where Guardiola is out. I think is out for the season. Diaz and Gay have to work. If not, that's the end of City season, at least from the title standpoint. So that's the competition is very like me. I think Villa lost today too,
I don't like
sef.
all this
They
only
lost, they
because I
lost, they
don't like
lost,
this
they lost, they
narrative.
lost.
I do not like this narrative. Let me, eh? I don't because see Liverpool last season as well. Okay. Yeah. See, I can say that for most teams, a lot of teams in the season they won the Premier Leagues.
That's fine. That's your prerogative. Now, opinion, our podcast we did. My thing is that you will pay for this thing. I don't know where
I
people are
beg,
saying you are going
I
trophyless.
beg,
Me, you will pay and you pay
I
very
beg, I beg,
dearly for
I
this.
beg, I beg. I say five alive. Five aside. When they do the the this thing, the title for the Arsenal, Nottingham Forest Arsenal, I beg, put for the caption, you will pay.
Football, no, they lie. You will pay for
I
trophy.
agree that we of course we are not a perfect team. There are problems. The Gyökeres problem. I don't think Saka is having his best season either. But I don't think that our attack, besides maybe Trossard, have been having the best season. Numbers might disprove that in terms of goals we've scored. I,
Set
I,
pieces.
it doesn't matter. It's not easy to even score some open play goals.
If you have scores or open play goals, you will not be top of the league.
Exactly. So yes, our attack is bad, but in some ways we are finding ways to share the goals around. And so, like, we've not been firing on all
You
cylinders.
go pay for all these things, boss.
But
He did the cashier. You go pay. Don't worry.
Will
I just,
Arsenal,
for your
will
sake, I
Arsenal
hope
pay
it's
for their
enough
sins?
to,
Caption.
to
yeah, but
you'll
see,
pay.
for me, I'm choosing to see it from a positive side of it in the sense that we have ways to grow. We have a ceiling to reach. We have not been our best, but we're still first. So I couldn't pray for a better situation.
Liverpool,
When we hopefully
Liverpool
we
were going for
improve.
4 titles, bro. Don't forget,
So,
they were going for 4 trophies, quadruple. They were first at the point. They only won Carabao Cup. There's a world where you guys go trophyless. Move
go
on.
for it.
I will keep saying this until it
Anyway, I
happens.
feel like
Because no,
our final talking points.
Think calm. Sam, think calm. No, don't move on. Move on
Why
to
am I
here.
stuck with two Chelsea
Don't move
fans?
on. Don't move on to any player. Sam, think calm. Carabao Cup, 3-2. That 3-2, anything can happen. FA Cup, the big boys are still there. The big teams are still there. Champions League teams still there. Premier League is 7 points.
So me,
Let's
I think all three of those trophies, they are not winning any of those ones. The only one that I think that they will get right is Premier League. They're not winning Champions League. This
that's
this
because there's no
this rubbish you are
challenger.
doing, there's that this one Champions League, you are not going anywhere. That one for sure.
What do you
FA
mean?
Cup,
There's no challenger. Man City is challenging. Villa is challenging. They are challenging. In fact,
which
Chelsea was
Villa
challenging.
that just lost. Which
I,
Villa just lose.
I'm
Challengers
happy
no
about
day.
that. But they were challenging.
Challengers no day.
Don't
Only
worry,
Arsenal, only
you go pay
Arsenal
for
is
this
chasing
thing.
sides one. Only
And
Arsenal
the
is
funny thing
chasing
about
sides
people,
two.
the funny thing about this quadruple talk, right?
Huh?
The funny thing about quadruple talk, it always ends in 1 week. It's always like one week like this, it will just end. You just be out of quick.
See, me, I don't care. As long as we win
Hot
Premier League
take.
this season, I'm happy.
You go see him now.
As long as we win Premier League, I'm happy. I think we will.
I pray for your sake that Pep doesn't hack this thing. Because the day he hacks it, that week till the end of the Premier League, he's not losing again. He's not even dropping points again.
Oh,
If he hacks
we've gone bound for bound with him before. So
and you've lost all the time.
don't worry, but
Pep,
we at
Lost
least
every single time.
bro, this
Sammy,
see,
all
the
Pep,
last
all
time we
Pep,
went bound for that with
all
him
Pep
January
needs,
to
all Pep
May.
needs is just to play 4 small teams. He needs just 4-5 games on the bound. All those 5 small teams, all those Burnley, Leeds, Sunderland. He needs to just play them like back to back. When you can put
Yeah,
that those 5 is on the bounce. It's gone.
Except a
It's gone,
capitulation
man.
happens. One thing this Arsenal team has proven is their ability to go on a long run. So I will not be surprised if Arsenal goes 9-10 games unbeaten.
Yeah,
It
no.
happened. So
Last season, right? You had less losses than title winning.
last season was terrible. Do we really like I don't
You
I
didn't
don't
lose. Liverpool lost more games than you. It's not in the
yes,
losses.
I was not
It's
part
in
of
the
the
draws,
people
and
that
you
were
are
talking
still
about
drawing those games. You are drawing some games.
the season before we went I've been at 10, 11 games winning streak. It happened.
Oh
Last
yeah
season
now.
we were terrible.
Oh yeah now. Oh yeah.
As far as I'm
Only,
concerned, we did not do any
yeah,
title race last season.
only Arsenal. Only Arsenal go win games, draw less, lose less, and still lose the cup. How do you guys do it? Please explain it to me.
If there's one club that knows how
How did
to
I go do?
strap that, if there's a one club that
All
can
this
get
talk they end this season. Everything they end
trophyless
all this talk they end this season.
they can grasp trophyless from the hands of a trophy. They
Bro,
can cook trophyless from nowhere.
people should enjoy now, but all this talk this season the end.
My own is that you will pay. Logic tells me that you've built a good enough squad that the tax will allow you to carry one trophy.
Mm.
But honestly, you can really confidently go trophyless, clean, stainless like this.
So everything is possible. But will it happen? Probably not. It's improbable.
Anyway, that January day, we go see how.
Liverpool have been they never survive. I don't think we need to spend too much time on them before we end the pod, honestly. But at this point, I feel like slots with Alonso, hovering around him. I don't think Slot's job is that safe, to be honest.
I would rather even talk about Madrid because uh, I I
God, bro, that's,
I don't
it's not
like
that bad now. Come on now, Sam.
I don't like I honestly would like. I feel like they are more not that. Of course, Liverpool are fourth. They are above Chelsea. It's not even about that. It's more like I feel like the story coming from Madrid is more interesting because these
Mm-hmm.
guys are stupid. These guys they are very very mad.
I
Like
was having an argument
the
with
the
AK.
conversations that came out from this Jabi Alonso thing, they are so funny to me. This game apparently that there was so much like handkerchief waving and booing
They boot
Bellingham.
every Vini's touch, all his touches.
And they need
him
to.
and Bellingham.
That guy's
Him and
number, that
Bellingham.
guy has been,
Him and Bellingham got blue.
they've been getting, they've been getting away with football murder. That Barca game, Juan Garcia had 23 or 24 touches or 26. Bellingham had 20. Who be the midfielder? 20. That is what they call footballing. That's midfield malpractice. That's midfield malpractice. Your ID card that shows midfielder, they have to check it again. You have to take midfielder exam again. That is malpractice.
I don't know who
Inga
was
go
it.
do
He was just running
doping
around
test
looking
to
busy.
check.
Guys, for real, man. For real. Like, I have not seen, I'm like, you are bad. This is unbecoming. And you are proving Tuchel's point. It's going to be him, Morgan Rogers, and Kopama. Somebody, if he no make that flight. Somebody might not make that flight.
No, I think Rogers is going regardless.
Of course, now
I
Rogers is
don't.
Rogers is
going
going.
for.
I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't. Eze has not been
You see,
impressing me at all.
it's
I
not
don't
just
think
going
Please,
he
to
is.
please, please,
starting.
please. We are talking about starters, I beg. We are talking about players that are starting, not there's nobody. You see how we had the conversation, we didn't
Who
bring
called
Eze
it?
up. He's not a starter.
Who called
Am I going
it?
to be like Naim now? Say I don't think Eze is not making it, bro. He's not a starter. What do you mean? Eze where? Leave him now. Somebody was supposed somebody was supposed they help Iwobi they do passes for front. They not going anywhere. I'm talking about starters. You are talking about easy. Jesus Christ.
They're supposed to send
We
Eze
can
to
also say
Iwobi
Luis.
for training.
May
Send Eze
you guys
Iwobi
watch
clip.
Iwobi videos,
May
man.
not be passed again.
They guys show up Iwobi videos, man. Midfielding 1101. How to be a
Ah,
midfielder.
Eze, now you do this one. No,
How much was he? How much was he?
at this point, I don't know talk.
How much was he, brother? You
Eh?
know that we know that you know. How much was he? Chai!
Well, he's good. I think he's just trying to
He's
bed
trying to what?
himself. He's trying to bed himself into the
It
team.
To
is said
where?
to play.
Into
It
the
said to play
team.
Spurs back to back to back.
Sorry?
He won't play Spurs. He won't
I
play
said,
Oh,
Spurs
leave
back
him
to
now.
back
If
to
they
back
find
to
sports
back.
match, leave him. They go defrost him for that North London derby.
you
Score
come
again.
good. He'll come good
Yeah.
eventually. He'll come good eventually.
No, he won't.
It is with
No, he
time.
won't. No, he won't.
I trust him.
The only way he comes good is if he plays the Martinelli Trossard wing. He's not coming good. He's
Yeah,
not.
that even Merino looked
Even
better
if
in that midfield than him.
Yeah, he's not. I have bad news for you.
he played on that wing. He played on that the first leg of Aston Villa that Arsenal lost. That first leg that Arsenal it was lost on
Now when they
that
said the
wing,
bench him,
Then the next game, huh? What do you say?
that's when I started benching him. Now he played. That's when I
Yeah.
started benching him
Then
after
the
Villa.
next game he
He
came
played
as
the
a
wing after
sub
Villa. Yeah.
as a 10. At the next game, he came as a sub as a 10. He was still lost. So my brother, Black and
Even against Portsmouth, he started as a 10. We were still lost. I don't know, man. I really don't. I can't. Why are you doing your face like that?
And then, yeah, you really sound like my manager. You are speaking English. You sound like Rosenio. You are speaking English. Many English.
See, sometimes some players need to give them time. Hopefully, he's among those people.
Eze is 27 years
After
old.
scoring hat-trick.
He has been in the Premier
After
League
scoring
for
hat-trick.
years.
God, don't piss me off, man.
Like he does, there's
Give
no
him time.
time to what?
Give him time. Give him time.
In
Give
a
him
league
time.
that he has
Give
played
him
for how
time.
many years?
Give it to Eze. Give it to Eze. Give him time. Someone that played that scholarship in depth, they give him time. Feeling fine, bro.
Well, anyway, guys, do we have any other things before we end? We don't talk today. Do you have any points you want to bring across? You want
I don't
to
know.
put across?
Didn't Barca lose? Barca lost too now.
Yeah, Barca. I didn't actually see the Barca game. I just saw the
I didn't
result.
see either. I just saw the scores.
I think it was
2-1.
2 Sociedad. Is it Sociedad? Sociedad, yeah. I know Rashford scored. I was seeing Super Sub Rash on my group chat.
I don't know if it doesn't really change the standings that much.
La Liga this season, man. I don't even
No,
know.
actually, it does. Well, now only 1 point. Hope day.
For Madrid?
Yeah.
So all this people they talk.
Hope day. Hope is there.
I know Inter Milan is looking to
I
start
feel like we
creating some
need to
distance.
do a Serie A, like a serious Serie A roundup, man.
We do because I actually be watching their games, so I don't know. But most of our guys,
I watch some Serie A games. I watch I think we should at least talk on like some things there because
yeah, we definitely should.
Milan are only 3 points behind Inter, so
With those three, one last okay. I guess they had a game in hand, but it was 6 when I saw it.
Yeah, they beat Lecce or so. I know they were supposed to be. I know if they won, that means they won against Lecce.
I've been peeping the highlights here.
I know this guy.
Actually getting the goals in. I mean, Okoku for Milan. I'm like, okay. Okoku.
Yeah, he was looking bad when they started. Don't get me wrong, he was looking very bad.
McTominay is having another crazy season apparently. So
yeah,
he's having another great season. That guy apparently is not arguably the best player in Serie A.
He was last season. Not
yeah,
arguable. This season, he was last season.
This season he's arguably the best so far. So it's quite.
Like my hot takes for the day is I have my hot take for the day, bro. My hot take for the day is can you guys hear me? May every man leave their ex or leave their girlfriend the way McTominay left United. Thank you.
Amen.
Amen. Bro,
Amen.
They showed a compare and contrast when it was at United and now that is at Napoli. Even his hair, even his face.
His skin is glowing.
Looks happy.
His skin is glowing.
It's like we all need to go to Naples. Honestly,
like better cuisine, better weather, better football.
It looks like
it's not Naples gonna be my own.
It looks like this song that Thames sang. This little face that you cannot buy. That's what it looks like.
Oh, bro, it's like quite a day. If I did it now, if you did it tomorrow at this point. All right, it's been a nice conversation, guys.
It's been great, guys.
Yeah, I mean, you guys keep watching. Subscribe, follow Soccer Tech AK, follow Sam. Let's go. Sam, you guys they tag you for these videos.
Fair enough.
Yeah, all right, man.
Some takes.
All right, guys.
Peace. All right, guys. Peace out, man. Bless. Yeah.
Peace out, bro.
Hey.